Trenuj w sprzęcie dla najlepszych. Wejdź na groundgame.com.
Bojan VELICKOVIC, after tremendous fight and win at Octagon 40, first of all, congratulations, it was great, really.
Thank you very much.
Bojan, so I have two questions. You finished your opponent in first round, was that the plan?
Well, as we talked yesterday, I mentioned that he comes out very strong and very like crazy. I think he tries to get fight into a chaos, and all my coaches were telling me to stay disciplined and to try to go to second round so I can use more wrestling and grappling. But the opportunity presented itself and I took it, and I'm very happy for it.
Was there something what surprised you in his Octagon game?
No, he did exactly what we expected. We knew he's going to come try to knock me out. I mean, yesterday at the weigh-ins, just looking at his eyes, I can feel the intensity. I knew that he, like his style, and he's very crazy, and the things that he said at a press conference, that he's coming to knock me out. I knew that it's going to be hard, and I'm going to tell you, it wasn't very pleasant to be there in a cage with him, because every shot that he was throwing, it was like a knockout. But what my coaches showed me the picture of when it happened, he landed a strike and I landed a strike, but my chin was down and his chin was up, so he went face down and he gave me opportunity for a choke, so I took it, and as I said, I'm very happy about it.
When did you feel that this fight is going on your side?
Well, yeah, when I saw him, when he fell down, and when I saw that his head is right there in front of me, I just took the choke and I finished it.
Was it hard to finish this technique?
No, I mean that's one of the not easiest techniques, but it's a technique that somebody who's training jiu-jitsu a couple months usually learns, and as I mentioned in the interview after the fight, this year is 13 years since I trained jiu-jitsu, and last year I got my black belt after I won silver medal at the World Championship. So yeah, that was pretty easy part. The hard part was moving around and not getting knocked out by Ian.
Is it true that you were thinking about retirement?
That was I said that last year, that I was kind of lacking motivation, and there was nothing really exciting for me out there. And then when I heard about this tournament, that's something I mentioned yesterday at the press conference, that's something that reminds me of the beginning of my career when I won the tournament that gave me opportunity to go to the United States and start my life over there. So when I heard about this tournament, about the money that we can make, about the 16 elite fighters that I can fight, then I felt, okay, like this is something that really pumps my blood in my veins, and I want to do it.
So you are in quarterfinals. How do you think? What do you think? Who are you going to face next?
I really don't know. Like that's a very hard question. As we just saw that Grabowski from Germany knocked out Mate Kertes, who was one of the favorites. So, and we don't know what's going to happen in next couple of fights. So I don't want to make any predictions. I don't want to make any favorites. I said yesterday at the press conference that there's no favorites for me in this tournament. Tournament is that type of competition that there's a lot of surprises. We already saw a few, and we don't know what's going to happen until the end of the night. So I don't want to make any predictions.
Mate, Bojan, sorry.
It's okay.
Bojan, I remember when you fought with Kozma, after the high kick, you as well went to the ground and wrestling. Today you managed to finish it.
In that fight, first of all, I only had 10 days to prepare,
okay.
So I was not in such a good shape. Second, it was third round. I was tired. He was very sweaty, and I kind of fell off. This time, it was first round. We were both fresh, and I had a lot more, I would say, traction because he was dry, and I felt that I can go for it, and that I can, because the key is that I have to turn my opponent with me, and I managed to do that, and then I felt that like it's really tight for him, and he tapped like very fast.
I know that you don't know what will happen in this tournament, but there is Apollo and Kozma, to whom you lost. So, is there maybe a motivation to face them? especially?
Of course. I would definitely like to face one of them, or maybe both of them in this tournament. Those losses are some to Apollo, a split decision loss. I think it was very close. A lot of people said that it could have gone to my side. I'm okay with the loss. I know, like, fight before, very close fight to Mate, and it went into my win. So I would like to have another opportunity to fight him with David as well. I lost in a fourth round. As I said, I took fight with him only on 10-day notice. I would definitely like to fight him again with a full camp. I think the result will be different.
Can I ask you about your father? Was he a big fan of you?
I mean, as every dad, I think he was a big fan of me, and he's the one that was training judo and karate when I was a kid, and because I was kind of trying to be like him, I followed him and I started training judo when I was 10 years old, and I think that's what later followed me to where I am today.
Did you really mean that your father advised you just not to hurt people in the cage?
I swear 100% that before every fight he would tell me, try to beat your opponent without spilling any blood. He said, like, you should try to be smart, you should try to be like a good strategy, good tactic. You should try to beat your opponents by skill, not by craziness and not by violence. So that's something that he always tried to point me in a good direction, to be a good man, not to be somebody who's violent, who's like a bully, to fight kids in school. He was always trying to steer me in a direction to be a good, positive man, and that's why I'm very proud and happy that I achieved this win tonight.
And can you tell that you always did as your father advised you?
Not always, but as I said, I mean, I had to swing because he was swinging, and I rocked him with a punch. But then I saw this opportunity to finish the way that he was teaching me, and then I took it. So, yeah.
Last question: what other advices maybe did your father give to you?
I mean, he gave me a lot of advices. As he's my dad, he was giving me advices my whole life. But when it comes to fighting, I think this is the most important ones that I already mentioned.
Okay, thank you, Bojan. Have a nice day. Congratulations.
Thank you.